OpenCode plus GitHub Copilot Pro is insane. OpenCode just changed the game for AI coding. You can now use GitHub Copilot Pro models completely free in your terminal. Claude Sonnet 4, GPT 4.1, Gemini 2.5 Pro, all unlocked. No Anthropic restrictions, no expensive subscriptions. This is the fastest way to build real business tools with AI. I'm going to show you how to set this up and build something that actually saves you time. Okay, listen up. OpenCode is blowing up right now. 60,000 GitHub stars, 650,000 developers using it. And most people have no idea what it actually does. Here's the simple version. If you have GitHub Copilot, you can now access premium AI models like Claude Sonnet 4, GPT 4.1, and Gemini 2.5 Pro directly in your terminal. For free, no pain, no restrictions, just pure code in power. This tool is open source. It's from OpenCode.ai, and it's designed for what they call agentic coding. That means the AI doesn't just suggest code. It actually edits your files, runs tests, fixes errors, and handles multiple tasks at the same time. Think of it like having a junior developer working for you, but it never sleeps and it never complains. I'm going to show you exactly how to set this up, and then we're going to build a real business tool together. Something you could actually sell or use to grow your business. Let me tell you why this matters. Most AI coding tools are either expensive or limited. Claude has usage caps. GitHub Copilot by itself just does autocomplete, but OpenCode connects GitHub Copilot to these premium models and unlocks their full potential. You get file editing, terminal commands, diagnostics, multi-session workflows, and privacy controls all in one tool. And because it runs in your terminal, you have complete control over your code and your data. Here's what makes it insane. OpenCode supports 75 different AI models. It has a terminal user interface that's actually easy to use. It can run bash commands, edit multiple files, and even use advanced tools through something called MCP. And the best part is faster than Cursor, faster than Ada, faster than almost every other AI coding tool out there. People are saying it's 10 times faster for certain workflows. I tested it myself and I'm blown away. Now, before we dive into the setup, let me quickly mention something important. If you want to learn how to save time and automate your business with AI tools like OpenCode, you need to check out the AI Profit Boardroom. This is where we teach you how to use AI automation to grow your business, get more customers, and scale faster. We're talking real strategies, real tools, real results, no fluff, just actionable steps you can implement today. Link is in the description. Now let's get back to OpenCode. The setup is actually super simple. First, go to opencode.ai and download the tool. You can install it with a curl script or use Homebrew if you're on Mac. Once it's installed, you need to authenticate with GitHub Copilot. This is the key part. You need a GitHub account and you need to have Copilot enabled. If you already use Copilot in VS Code or through the GitHub CLI, you're good to go. OpenCode will use your existing authentication. If you don't have Copilot yet, you can sign up through GitHub. It's worth it just for this integration alone. After you install OpenCode, you run it by typing OpenCode in your terminal. The first time you run it, it will ask you to select your AI model. This is where the magic happens. You'll see options for Claude Sonnet 4, GPT 4.1, Gemini 2.5 Pro, and dozens of other models. Pick whichever one you want. You can switch between them anytime. Then you initialize your project with a simple command. It will scan your files, understand your code base, and get ready to start building. Let me explain why having access to multiple models matters. Different AI models are good at different things. Claude Sonnet 4 is incredible for complex logic and understanding context. GPT 4.1 is amazing for creative solutions and explaining code. Gemini 2.5 Pro excels at speed and handling large code bases. With OpenCode, you're not locked into one model. You can switch based on what you're building. Need to debug a tricky error? Use Claude. Want to scaffold a new feature fast? Use Gemini. This flexibility is something you don't get with most other tools. And here's something most people don't know. OpenCode has a web app too. You can go to opencode.ai and use it directly in your browser. This is perfect if you want to share your screen with a client or record a demo. The web version has all the same features as the terminal version. You can run commands, edit files, and even create shareable session links. So if you're training someone on your team, you can send them a link and they can see exactly what the AI is doing in real time. This makes collaboration so much easier. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. Let's build something practical, something that could actually save you time. I'm going to show you how to use OpenCode to create a lead generation tool for the AI Profit Boardroom. We're going to build a simple API that collects leads, validates email addresses, and sends them to our database. This is the kind of tool that could save hours of manual work and help you grow your email list automatically. Here's how you do it. Open OpenCode in your terminal, type in your prompt, make it specific. I'd say something like this. Build a Node.js Express API for lead capture. Include email validation, database storage, and a webhook to notify when new leads come in. Make it production ready with tests and error handling, then hit enter and watch what happens. OpenCode starts working immediately. It scans your project files, it creates new files where needed, it writes the Express server code, it adds routes for lead submission, it includes email validation using a proper library, it sets up a database connection, it writes unit tests, and it runs those tests to make sure everything works. All of this happens automatically. You're not writing a single line of code yourself. But here's the cool part. If something doesn't work, OpenCode catches it. It uses LSP diagnostics to detect errors in real time. If a test fails, it reads the error message and fixes the code automatically. If you need to refine something, you can give it another prompt. You can say, make the email validation stricter or add rate limiting to prevent spam. It'll update the code and test it again. This is what agentic coding means. The AI doesn't just suggest, it actually builds and debugs. You can also run multiple sessions at the same time. Let's say you want to build the API while also creating a landing page to collect leads. You open two OpenCode sessions. One handles the backend, one handles the front end. They work in parallel. This is insane for productivity. And if you're working with a team, you can share session links. Someone else can jump in and see exactly what the AI is building. Collaboration just got way easier. Now let's talk about some pro tips. OpenCode has custom commands. You can create shortcuts for tasks you do all the time. For example, if you're always building Stripe integrations, you can make a command called Stripe init that sets up all the boilerplate code. You just type it once and the AI handles the rest. You can also use MCP tools to extend OpenCode's functionality. This means you can connect it to other services, APIs, or databases. The possibilities are endless. Another huge advantage is the non-interactive mode. If you want to run OpenCode in a script or automation pipeline, you can use the P flag and pass in your prompt. It'll execute the task without any user input. This is perfect for things like automated testing, continuous integration, or batch processing. You can literally schedule OpenCode to build features while you sleep. Let me compare this to other tools real quick. Cursor is great, but it's expensive and it doesn't have terminal power. Ada is open source, but it's slower and has fewer features. Claude Code is powerful, but it has usage limits. OpenCode beats all of them because it's free. If you already have Copilot, it's faster, it's open source, and it gives you access to models you can't get anywhere else. Here's the thing. This isn't just a tool for developers. If you run a business, you can use this to automate tasks, build internal tools, or create products to sell. Imagine building a custom CRM for your sales team, or a landing page generator for your marketing campaigns, or a data analysis tool for your finance department. You don't need to hire a developer. You just need OpenCode and a clear prompt. Let's say you want to build a tool that scrapes competitor websites and analyzes their SEO strategy. Normally, this would take days to code. With OpenCode, you give it a prompt. Build a web scraper that collects meta tags, headings, and backlinks from a list of URLs. Analyze the data and generate a report with actionable insights. OpenCode will build the scraper, handle errors, run tests, and give you a working tool in minutes, not days, minutes. The speed is unreal, the quality is incredible, and the fact that it's free, if you have Copilot, makes this a no-brainer. Go to opencode.ai right now, download the tool, set it up, start building. Whether you're creating tools for your business, automating tasks, or just experimenting with AI, this is the best coding assistant I've ever used. And trust me, I've tested them all. If you found this helpful, drop a comment below. Let me know what you want to build with OpenCode. And don't forget to subscribe for more AI updates like this.